Look at the walls around you. You probably feel safe. You feel like you are alone. But right now, you are trapped in a prison you cannot see. A prison where there are no walls, no secrets, and absolutely nowhere to hide. Mathematicians describe a direction so strange that a creature moving through it could walk through your locked doors, see deep inside your body, and reach into your chest without ever breaking your skin. This isn't science fiction. Welcome to the terrifying reality of the fourth dimension. To understand the prison you are in right now, we first have to look at someone else's.
In 1884, Edwin A. Abbott wrote about Flatland, a purely two-dimensional universe. The creatures here only have length and width. To this 2D man, his house is perfectly secure. The door is locked. He is safe. But you are a three-dimensional being. You are looking down from a dimension he cannot even comprehend. To you, his locked door means nothing. You can see his house, his belongings, and even the inside of his 2D stomach. If you touched his internal organs, to him, it would feel like a ghost, a terrifying anomaly appearing out of thin air. He would call it magic. You call it
geometry. But this isn't about an imaginary 2D creature. This is exactly what is happening to you right now. Because from a higher dimension, nothing is truly hidden. We are 3D beings. We conquer length, width, and height. But mathematically, a fourth spatial axis can exist perpendicular to all three. We cannot point to it. Our brains haven't evolved to see it. But if a four-dimensional entity were observing our universe, the laws of physics as we know them would shatter. Just as you looked down into the 2D man's stomach, a 4D observer looks into you. They don't just see your front or your back. They see your entire 3D structure simultaneously. Every secret you've ever hid, every heartbeat,
Every injury, every single cell, completely exposed, all at once. A 4D being wouldn't need surgery to remove your heart. They could simply reach through that fourth physical axis, grab it, and pull it out into 4D space, without ever leaving a scratch on your skin. Your locked house, your clothes, your body, they are not shields. They are just glass cages. But being watched from the shadows of geometry is nothing compared to what happens next. Because the true horror of the fourth dimension isn't about space at all. And this is where physicists become deeply uncomfortable. In the early 20th century, Albert Einstein and his former professor, Hermann Minkowski, proposed a model of the universe that destroyed our understanding of reality. Minkowski realized that space and time are not separate. They are woven together into a single four-dimensional fabric, space-time. This leads us to one of the most chilling concepts in modern physics, the block universe. Imagine your entire life, from birth to death, as a solid reel of film. You are currently experiencing just one frame. You call it the present. But according to the block universe model, the past hasn't disappeared, and the future hasn't yet to happen. Every moment that has ever existed, and every moment that will ever exist, is already there, frozen permanently in this four-dimensional block. Pause for a second and think about what that actually means for you. right now. If all of time exists simultaneously, then the decisions you think you are making today were already written in the geometry of the universe billions of years ago.
If interpretations of physics are correct, free will may be far more limited than we ever imagined. You are not writing your story. You are merely reading a script that has already been finalized. You are trapped in the prison of time. We evolved to survive, to find food, to build fires, to hide from predators. We were never equipped to perceive the true nature of reality. Our brains filter out the terrifying complexity of the cosmos, just so we can function. From a higher dimension, nothing is truly hidden. Not your body, not your choices, not your ultimate fate. If a 4D observer exists, your first memory, this exact moment, watching this video, and your last breath are all happening at once. Which means the future version of you, at the very end of your life, is just as real as the person sitting behind that screen right now. So, I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to answer honestly down in the comments. Do you believe your choices are truly your own, or do you think your future already exists, waiting for you to catch up to it? Let me know below, because if the physicists are right, your answer may already be written. If you survived this existential trip, make sure to subscribe. There are darker secrets in this universe we haven't even touched yet. See you in the next dimension.